Child, I just wanted to come to you. It's a little after 5 a.m. I've been up since 3 because the winds, child, north, east, south, and west, just coming all over everything and everybody and everywhere. Now it's raining, honey. Water everywhere. I mean, pouring down, dripping down, leaking down, and swinging down. Rain, child. Just all kinds. And you know that old radiation? It works hand in hand with wetness. So stand back, stand off, and stand away. Well, I got some information for you. Child, where are my glasses at? Stay asleep. Got to get the good old message out about God and how good He is. And for now, I'm going to share. So, this, or should I say he, was the first Mexican, the first, y'all, to have this prestigious privilege of a position, aka job. Oh, excuse me. And child, I'll tell you who he is in a moment, but he having this prestigious job, you know, because they don't give them to people of color. They just don't. You got to rob, steal, beg, and borrow. And that's pretty much where we going with this situation right now. So, child, that position he had. Tell me why, why did the position only stand for a short-lived 18 months? That's how long he was in the position. Child, when I became manager at London Personnel, child, I went in there, I had to sort everything that wasn't right. You got to go in there and clean up some things. You can't just go in there all soft and I'm the new manager. How you doing? I'm Sheena. No, excuse me. You're insubordinate. Got to go. Check out. Ching. Get them on up out of here. And again, that's where we going with this situation right now. She up, honey. Just woke up. Like I said, the winds, the four winds. The four winds. Let me calm on down, because talk about my Jesus, I get excited. Oh, yes. So back to this, who is he? Chancellor Dr. Joseph Castro. Child, he done resigned. He ain't really resigned. Y'all know what it's about. He resigned, but he ain't really resigned. Y'all get it? All right. And his resignation was and is effective immediately. How they say it in the country? Immediately. And child, prior to today, this man, Dr. Joseph Castro, the very first Mexican to have this prestigious privilege of a job, an occupation. Dr. Joseph Castro, he ran, y'all, the largest Astronomical, big, grande. Is it El Grande? Big, colossal university system in the country. I don't think y'all hear me. Okay? He ran the largest university system in the country. But then something happened. And he's a product of that something happening. Because see, you can't get in a high position or any position and just go in there and sit down and twiddle your toes and your feet and dance with the help. If you understand what I'm saying. Child, there's accusations, and they true, of Dr. Joseph Castro, was accused of holding back the whip. Well, what you mean? She knows, child, what you talking about? This man, Dr. Joseph Castro, the HNYC, and remember the N can be anything. You could call a dog a N, a chair a N, if you will. Dr. Joseph Castro, the very first Mexican that ran and operated the largest university system, I don't think y'all hear me, in the country. He was accused of holding back. Holding back, yeah. He refused to investigate or even discipline a top leader. Now, if Joseph is at the top, Joseph Castro, doctor, and then you got somebody else that's at the top, a top leader. The top leader was at Cal State, Fresno. And you refuse to discipline them. And you refuse to even look into it while we got our children under your hands, under your watchful eye. Child, that's a problem for me. He refused to investigate. Even refused to discipline this top leader at Cal State, Fresno. Even while getting years. Child, she woke, all the way woke. Even after getting years of complaints that he sexually harassed and bullied right there at Cal State. Child, you let my grandbaby come here and she can barely talk. She talking, but I can't understand it yet. But you let my grandbaby come here and it sound like while she going, hit. Let it sound like she said the word hit. Child, we gonna have a good old talk. We gonna sit down and I'm gonna say, baby, who hit you? And she get to talking and she just hold her hands up. Honey, we gonna have a good old conversation and I'm gonna be checking somebody. I don't care if it's the mama or the daddy, which is my son. Child, he refused to investigate or discipline. Child, if I'm a leader, which I've been just about all my life, still is up in here, we gonna have a talk. And when I finish, I'll be able to go back to that person that was oppressed, depressed, and put in recess because of the situation and let them know everything has been taken care of. You should not have any further issues. And just to let you know, if you do, you immediately come to me. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't write me a letter and slip it under my office door. You come to me. Oh, yeah. Been there. As a teacher, I wish somebody would pick and bother my children. And they did. And honey, child, they was put on Front Street with a capital F. But this Dr. Joseph Castro, you had this job, this position, being the very first Mexican for 18 months. And the only thing you could do is sit in a chair. Even after you got years. When you got the position, it was already documents of complaints. So you was supposed to step in there and handle that, but you didn't. Of sexual harassment and bullying? Child, don't you dare mishandle a call for help. A cry for help. A letter for help. A text message for help. An email for help. Don't you dare. Especially when you are the person with greater resources to do so. Child. Listen here. Know the schools we're sending our children to. And the facilities and everywhere else. Child, you better know everything that's going on. She knows going. My kids be like, Mom, you don't have to. No, how you doing? Oh, you're sitting in. Why are you sitting in for the principal? Oh, I'm sitting well, where is he? Child asked it all. Mom, that ain't even necessary. Mom, he'll be back. Where you at? Is he locked up for something? You sitting in for... When you hear that, why would a principal have somebody sitting in? Y'all know the schools you're sending your child to. And the CEO, and the CIE, and the VIP, and the CEE, and the IEE. If that's a thing, know it. Child.